The main mission of the Marine Corps is to act as an amphibious force, to support the Navy in its transport from sea to land and vice versa. Inside the Marine Corps there is a special commando unit that makes the special operations or special missions that the Marine Corps High Command requires. This is a basic military parachute, semi-automatic, used by the Marine Corps battalions. Using this parachute can jump from around 1,200 feet in altitude from an airplane or a helicopter. On the other side, this parachute is a free-fall parachute. The parachute man jumps and he himself opens the parachute. This can be used to jump up to very high altitudes, including 25,000 feet. Here we see the equipment for urban combat or combat in city areas. The helmet, the lenses, the special jacket, bulletproof for sustaining bullet impacts. Here you see a green jacket used for jungle warfare. Here with the knife, first aid kit, and gloves. Here is another jungle equipment. It includes the hat, the machete for brushing out the leaves, a special rope for maybe river crossing or doing any maneuver that is required in the jungle, the mattress for sleeping, the knife, the first aid kit, very important for mosquito bites, snakes, everything, and the combat jacket, which where the man puts his ammo boxes, water. The jungle kit needs to be light because it involves walking long distances. On the other hand, the urban warfare needs to be heavy in order to sustain the bullets that may come from many directions. This is a special bag for transferring electronic equipment such as radios, handies, weapons, GPS while swimming in the water. For swimming in the water, the Marines use this equipment, a special jacket, a special vest that dries out quickly, the fins, and you can see the fighting man's amphibious there. The main reason for this type of configuration is to escape or leave a big ship up in the sea and go without being seen by the enemy into the beach. Go into the beach, fulfill the mission, go back in the boat, go back to the ship. The soldiers are using an Israeli micro galil, which is good for this situation because it can withstand a lot of water. It can also make night operations in any terrain, jungle, city, mountains. And for helping us in fulfilling those missions, we can use these scopes or visors. Night vision, here you have night vision goggles, thermic goggles, which are the most advanced ones, which allows us to see the presence of people or enemies because of their body heat or caloric exposure. Here you have a telemeter for measuring distances, very useful also for snipers and soldiers, mainly for night operations in covert situations. And all the ones that participate in commando units need to be trained in using these scopes or visors. Here we have the FN 2000, made in Belgium. The weapon used by the Marine Corps as an organic weapon. Individual weapon for each soldier, only it has some special equipment. A special aim point sight here, and a grenade launcher equipped. In a platoon, maybe 1/3 of the platoon may have the grenade launcher, and the other 2/3 no, depending on the mission assigned. Here we have a FN Mini-Me light machine gun. This is the basic machine gun used by the platoons of Marine Corps. It is very effective because it's lightweight and have very heavy firepower. Here you have a grenade launcher XRGL made in South Africa. Very useful tool and used extensively by the Marine Corps platoons as a support weapon. Together with the FN Mini-Me and this are both support weapons used by Marine Corps platoons. In jungle warfare has been used, tried and tested also, and continues to be used for jungle warfare operations, real jungle warfare operations. A platoon is divided in 3 squads. You have at least 1 per squad of 11 men, at least. You can have more if the mission requires it. This is a Rocket-Propelled Grenade made in USA. It's specifically designed for anti-tanks, but can also be used for destroying buildings, opening up breaches in walls, and eliminating enemy soldiers. The explosive use is the same. It is 40 millimeters, but it has the same explosives, has multi-uses, can play multi-roles, making it a very versatile weapon. It can fire up to 1,000 meters. But you need to be careful because at the back, it throws a backfire that needs to be taken care of by the other Marines. This is an LMT US-made sniper rifle, a caliber of 7.62 × 51. It can be used by platoons, or can be used by special platoons, or by professional snipers. It has a sniper sight of 10x of zoom, and it has been used and tried with good results. Well, here in front you see an automatic grenade launcher, which is a heavy weapon used to throw 40mm grenades in the form of a machine gun. This allows heavy explosive fire support for troops progressing through land. It can be tracked like this, or it can be mounted on top of a jeep or a vehicle. Very effective for support for progressing Marine Corps. You can see here a mortar of 81mm caliber. It is very effective and can shoot its projectiles up to 4,200 meters. It is used as a support weapon for the Marine Corps battalion, at battalion level. On this side you have the smaller mortar of 60mm. It has the same functions, the same principles of work, and it can shoot up to 2,200 meters. It is used for small units, for platoons. Yes, the Marine Corps also have a special battalion called el Agrupamiento Apoyo de Combate, which specializes mainly in artillery and engineering support. In this case, we see a mortar of 120mm, capable of shooting up to 8,500 meters. It is used to support as a support for the entire Marine Corps unit. Yes, we also have support of the howitzer, capable of shooting up to 15 kilometers. It is the main artillery support of the Marine Corps. It is Russian-made and has been used for a long time here in our unit. The Marine Corps has a special battalion specialized only in vehicles, which includes ambulances, trucks, jeeps, etc. In this case, you have a special tactical ambulance for medical support. It's Iveco, Italian-made, and has the capability to go into any type of terrain. Well, our main armored vehicle we use is the one we have in front. It's the BMR 600. It's Spanish-made, and it is basically an amphibious vehicle, capable of going out of a ship, of a transport ship, traveling through the sea, and reaching the beach. Yes, these vehicles have been in service for a long period of time, and they are being now replaced for the modern light armor vehicle from the Canadian government. It's a vehicle 8x8, but has the similar capabilities as this one, used for armored operations, or being it faster and lighter, maybe used for reconnaissance operations too. We use the 50 cal, or we can use the Dillon machine gun, which is used in other vehicles. We have similar capabilities, but have much modern technology. Well, the Marine Corps is unique for being an amphibious force that has been fighting for Peru for a long period of time. It has been tried and tested in all sorts of terrain and situations. For example, we have the very famous hostage rescue in year 1997, made by the Marine Corps and together with the Army, where hostages were released from the house of the Japanese ambassador. They have also been tried and tested in jungle warfare, fighting against drug smuggling and terrorism. Here you see our motto, Acción y Valor, which translated would be action and valor, which is carried in the chest by every Marine here. And simply I can say that Marine Corps are always prepared to fight the enemy wherever, whenever the Marine Corps will be there.